So on this day, I was missing my grandmother, and I decided to travel all the way to the village, even though being in the United States. I decided to make cocoyam and pepper sauce like this one, the real traditional way. And then you have to eat with your fingers and lick everything through. If you are craving for this, join me. Let's go into the kitchen right now and make something for ourselves. Hello, family, welcome. Like I said, today I was missing my grandmother a whole lot, and I decided to cook something that will make me remember her. So I decided to make cocoyam and pepper sauce. And to do this, we'll start by cleaning our cocoyams. Even though we're boiling the cocoyams with the peels, but you still want to clean all the dirt that is on the cocoyams so they look smooth, even though with the peel. Okay, so after cleaning, excuse me, after cleaning those cocoyams, you want to make sure you wash it very well to make sure all the sand is removed, because you don't want to bite on sand. Boiling your cocoyams, I always like to add salt, so I am going to go ahead and add salt because I really want this to taste really good, because I don't want it cold. I don't like cocoyams that are being boiled without salt. And because we're making this with pepper, we have to add our pepper on top of our cocoyams. I went ahead to use this little Ziploc bags to put my pepper and just put on top of the cocoyams and boil. Back in the village, we would just put it on a leaf or just put it in one corner or in a paper and tile. Okay, so cocoyams are ready. We are going to remove our pepper and put in this bowl, because this is the bowl that will be grinding the pepper inside. Pepper, there's some special ingredients that we need to add. So this is one of them. We call it njansa. You normally burn it on the fire, but because we don't have a fire, we just roast it in our pan. And here we are going to start grinding our pepper. Okay, you mash it with a pistol. So back in the village, we'll have a bowl, a very big bowl, something that looks like this one, but more traditional. We're just trying to emulate what we used to do back home, but then it can never be exact. It could be exact, but we don't have that exact one. So you want to grind your pepper just the way I am doing. And the njansa is supposed to be burnt on the fire directly, but because we don't have a fire, we just try to roast it in a pan just to boost that flavor. It has this unique aroma that if you add to your dish, it takes it to a different dimension, in short, a different level. So we needed that, so we just had to roast it. So I continue to blend my pepper and then add some salt. Just add the salt to taste. I cannot tell you the quantity of salt to add. If you're a heavy salt eater, go ahead and add as much salt as you want. The only ingredients we are adding, the very few, just salt and Maggi, and then the njansa. And we'll be adding some bonga fish, because bonga fish is a must-have. But at this point, you could eat and enjoy it very well, even if you don't have the bonga. But the bonga will take it to another level. So after roasting your njansa, you have to add it in here and grind it. So I was just going ahead and hitting it with my pistol just to break it, because it's a little hard. But even though after roasting it, it was kind of softer a little bit. But this bowl is not as rough as the bowl. Like the bowls back home will be smooth, but I don't know, something that can grip. But this one was like slippery. So I had to try everything I could to make sure I just grind everything, because the pepper has to be well grind and grind and grind. So now after adding our njansa and grinding it, look at that pepper, it looks delicious. But then we still have to take it another step further and elevate it a little bit. So we went ahead and burned this on the gas, y'all. Normally you're supposed to burn it again in the fire, but We don't have a fire. This day the fire alarm kept going off every little time, but then I still struggled. I'm like, I have to burn this to release that unique aroma. So I finally did, and then I added it to my pepper and then grind it a little bit. You don't want to grind the fish too much. You just want to just touch it a little bit, and some parts will be broken and things like that. And now our pepper is ready. So after you do all this, you can just mix in this bowl, or if you want to share to your family, you can distribute them in little bowls. Add palm oil and enjoy. See, there is nothing as delicious as this. Look at that. I am enjoying my cocoyams and my pepper. This is finger food. I don't want to see you eating it with a fork or a spoon and things like that, trying to modernize. Eat it the way it is. Lick those fingers and enjoy this meal. Thank you all so much for watching. Look at how I'm enjoying. If you've watched us to this level and you're not yet a subscriber, please consider subscribing. You are missing out on a lot. We give you authentic recipes. Thank you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.